I came across this next to my apartment's trash chute. It's a hefty, complex-looking device with a service number on the side and a bunch of percentage calculations printed on a faded label. I'm guessing it might be some kind of mechanical calculator, but I'm not entirely sure. The buttons and levers seem designed for precise calculations, and the metal casing gives it a vintage industrial feel. Does anyone know what this might be or what it was used for? This is an absolutely wonderful mechanical calculator, most likely made by Friden, a company that produced these from the 1940s to the 1970s. These machines were workhorses in offices, universities, and factories, handling complex calculations long before electronic calculators became common. Interestingly, during World War II, factory workers discovered a sneaky trick. If you set the machine to divide by 0, it would lock into an endless loop, making it look like you were hard at work. A true vintage multitasker, crunching numbers and dodging supervisors. Stumbled upon this strange 5-foot diameter PVC contraption while fishing for flathead catfish in northern Michigan. It was sitting 25 feet down, about 50 meters from shore, in a small lake. Does anyone know what this might have been used for? It turns out this is an artificial fish habitat designed to provide shelter for fish. These structures are often placed in lakes to create safe spaces for fish to hide from predators and lay eggs. The PVC pipes mimic submerged branches or plants, making it easier for fish to find cover. In some lake towns, people used to toss their old Christmas trees into the water for the same purpose, though PVC doesn't decompose as quickly. Guess someone decided to gift the fish a year-round holiday home. Came across this strange bulb-like object with a spout inside, attached to a cord ending in what looks like a 1/4-inch audio jack. It's bulbous like a light bulb, but clearly not made for lighting. Does anyone know what this might have been used for? The unusual object appears to be a component of the molecular enhancer, a so-called resonant energy device, marketed as a way to raise cellular energy potential. The bulb supposedly works by generating an electromagnetic field, acting like a theoretical battery charger for the human body. While there's no scientific backing for its claimed health benefits, it was part of the wave of alternative wellness gadgets popular in the late 20th century. Looks like the only thing this will be enhancing is my confusion. Ran across this odd little gadget on my deck. It has a blue light that gets brighter when the button is fully pressed, but it never seems to turn off completely. No markings or labels to hint at what it might be. Does anyone know what this could be or what it was used for? Turns out it's actually a pair of lightsaber chopsticks. Well, at least one half of them. The blade part is missing, leaving just the handle with the light mechanism inside. They're a fun novelty item, often used for sushi or ramen. The fact that the light won't turn off suggests water damage, likely from being left outside. So, not a tiny lightsaber for Jedi ants, just some very impractical cutlery. Stumbled upon this curious item at a market. It's a cotton wearable belt with a metal round container inside the pocket, about 6 centimeters in diameter. The top metal part rotates to reveal holes, presumably to let fumes escape. It has a faint perfume scent, and the strap seems designed to fit around the waist. There are 3 ideograms on the metal part, though they're hard to decipher. Does anyone know what this might have been used for? Turns out this is for moxibustion, a traditional Chinese medicine TCM practice. It involves burning mugwort or moxa inside the container. The heat and smoke are believed to stimulate the flow of qi, the body's life force, promoting healing and relaxation. The waist strap allows for hands-free treatment, targeting specific acupuncture points, Basically, it's like aromatherapy, acupuncture, and a wearable campfire all rolled into one. Came across this strange metal capsule at work. It showed up in a random shipment and was never claimed. It has a threaded nipple at the top, heating elements covering about half of it. And it seems to be hollow. Does anyone know what this might be? Turns out, it's the green biopropellant tank for the Halcyon Avant Green biopropellant thruster pack, which was installed on the Sherpa Tug OTV. This system, built by Benchmark Space Systems, provides propulsion for satellite maneuvering, orbital adjustments, and controlled deorbiting, all while using a non-toxic, environmentally friendly propellant. So, either someone's satellite is missing its fuel tank, or we just found the weirdest office paperweight ever. Stumbled upon this odd little magnet while adding some wires to my 2020 Street Glide. It was attached to the underside of the gas tank, and I have no idea why it's there. Does anyone know what this might have been used for? Turns out it's an RFID magnet used in the paint shop at the Harley-Davidson plant. These magnets are attached to the tanks so the parts can be tracked through the e-coating and painting process. If there's ever a batch issue with paint or coating, the RFID helps trace the affected parts. They're usually removed after buffing, but it seems someone missed this one. Guess my bike's been carrying a little factory secret this whole time. Stumbled upon this unusual bag of white heart-shaped objects. They're made of a chalky material but feel much harder than chalk. Water doesn't affect them, there's no scent, and they have an embossed pattern on one side while the other side is smoother but slightly worn. There are 5 in total, and they're quite small, as shown next to a lighter for scale. Might they be some sort of decorative item or craft material? Does anyone know what these could be? These are heart-shaped gypsum fragrance stones. Typically, they're used to hold and slowly diffuse essential oils. While they're unscented when new, a few drops of fragrance transform them into long-lasting air fresheners for drawers, closets, or small rooms. Who knew something that looks like fancy candy could actually be a low-maintenance air freshener? Probably best not to snack on them, though. Here's something curious for you. Tons of tiny metal balls scattered around. Most weren't perfect spheres, but almost all were round. They didn't dissolve, and some even had a rusty look, so I figured they were metal. The kitchen sink above has a disposal and a dishwasher, and these balls only started appearing in the past year. I know that because I did a deep clean under the sink when I moved in. And here's the really weird part. They're magnetic. What's your best guess? Leave your theories in the comments, and I'll reveal the answer in one of the upcoming videos. If you enjoy these mysteries, hit that like button and subscribe. Stay curious. More finds coming soon.